The energy, pomp and color at the Uhuru Gardens was largely noticeable as Kenyans turned up to commemorate the country's 60th birthday. The day also marked the presentation and consecration of regimental and presidential colors to the 25th Mechanized Infantry Battalion of the Kenya Army. But with all the pomp, there were some misses, as NTV's Sydney Chazima tells us.
Indeed, the scenes inside the Uhuru Gardens were nothing but maridadi. The arrival of very important guests appears to have been a case of who does it better. And clearly, Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja outdid himself, arriving in the vintage navy blue Vanden Plus Princess, the official car of the Nairobi mayor under the previous administrative setup, the City Council. The vintage beauty was first purchased by Charles Rubia, Nairobi's former mayor, but the car would later on be grounded in 1983. But in Sakaja's words, lazima iwak maze. Former Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero saw to it that the car's engine roared back to life and rode on it in his swearing ceremony in 2013. Allow me to fast forward this, lest I'm accused of advertising car brands. Hold it! There is the man of the moment, President William Kipchirchir Samoei Arap Ruto. His arrival atop the armored ceremonial Toyota Land Cruiser was met with cheer and excitement. The Commander-in-Chief was visibly awed by the warm reception. He inspected the guard of honor, and the steps this time were in sync. The day also marked the presentation and consecration of regimental and presidential colors to the 25th Mechanized Infantry Battalion of the Kenya Army. The battalion is the youngest of the 8 infantry battalions of the Kenya Army. The president presented the colors, which are the battalion's symbol of authority and order. And this here is consecration of the regimental and presidential colors, which has to be done by civilian and military chaplains. And as a show of pride in the presentation, the officers trooped in style, or should I say flamboyantly. There were songs from artists of the old and new, dances, and skits from actors from the old to the new. Among them, Terence Creative, aka Papanga Mwaya, who happens to have what he calls a legit business idea to help offset the country's debt.
Nguvu kemikali yangu special. Kama ngapata pesa kidogo, minga mwaya ile kemikali ndani ya pesa, tapata pesa bingi. Singalipa deni IMF, ngalipa deni World Bank. Kama pesa ngabaki, singawagawana Kenya mzima, kila mtu 2 million. Wewe kama ngapenda idea, piga telefone yangu. Tufanye business legit baba.
But amidst all these, there was a little mishap with the positioning of the president's podium. Little could be seen of invited representatives of heads of government while making their speeches. Let's just say at this point the president couldn't throw stones as he is aware of what happens to those who reside in glass houses. I digress. But yeah, the line of vision was a bit of a challenge to the viewers and camera persons. I can imagine the reaction on the face of Jackson Dirangu, our TV director, when he saw this shot. Thankful for some swift action. Good. The president's podium repositioned, the speech auto cue machine removed, and back to the printed speech. All in a day's work, and whew, I should take a break, I say. But before that, a parting shot that, despite the prevailing economic circumstances, Kenya ni yetu, na sisi ndio tuko. mwananchi mzalendo. Sydney Chazima, NTV.